Go guys, GhostofBones here, and tonight I will be telling you guys how to survive possibly your first convention or cosplay meetup. But if it's a big con, such as a 4-day con, this is a survival guide on how to survive. So, relatively, if you're like me, and say your parents or friends are driving you to a convention, and you don't have access to a hotel for bringing all of your stuff, you're gonna want to bring a giant backpack. This backpack comes with me to all of my conventions, whether I do have a place to store stuff, say in a car, a hot car, no. But if you have prints or something, you can stick them in the car. Anyways, so, in your backpacks of surviving the 4 days of chaotic hell or paradise to some people, inside your backpacks you're gonna want, first and foremost, battery chargers, camera chargers, anything that is charger. Bring it with you, fully charged. And if you're the cosplay mom, get some phone chargers for your friends that forget their fucking chargers so that they can still charge their damn phones. Second, if you have any kind of contacts, bring your contact case. There were 2 times that I had incidences with contacts, even though I don't wear them much. The last con I ever wore them to is I did not bring this at all because I'll be fine. No, I was not fine. One of my eyeballs decided, fudge you, just because I had to take off all my face paint and like try to get it out of my eye. That wasn't fun because my eye was very irritated up until I took it out, and it was still irritated afterwards. I probably needed eye drops because it was probably really dry or had something in it, I'm not sure. So, bring your eye contacts case and maybe some eye drops to keep your eyes nice and moist and everything. And again, if you ever get hungry, thirsty throughout the con, bring a few snacks or some kind of a water or water bottle. Be sure to check with the convention on how they're going to handle security, if they're going to let loose water bottles through or a traditional bottle, you know, you get it from the store, it's a bottle. Open it, drink it, and dispose of it. That kind of a bottle. For the big cons, relatively get sealed water bottles. For tinier cons, you can bring one of those. Security is usually pretty cool about it. But again, always check with the convention stuff on terms of policy or something like that. I'm just forgetting words right now. And again, if you're going for a big convention, and again, you don't have a hotel, bring sure to bring makeup for all of my face painters, female cosplayers, male cosplayers. The more you cosplay different characters, you're going to get a lot of makeup. And I still don't know how to make up as a girl. And I have makeup. So, always have extra things of frickin' bobby pins. I almost forgot what this was called. Even if you don't have a long-haired wig, bring some, in case if you have those wig snatchers out there. I've never witnessed it, and I've never been a victim to it, but you never know when an asshole's gonna pop up. Extra wig caps. If you're gonna be that cosplay mom, bring some for your friends if they forgot it, if it got messed up or something, just relatively bring an extra one. Again, for my face painters and stuff, bring your brushes, bring your face paint, for any touch-ups you might need, or any regular makeup. What was this? Just be sure to bring it. Any makeup removers, such as wipes, or baby wipes. Say, I'm done cosplaying, and again, you don't have a hotel, and it's like nighttime, con's done, it's dead, over with, and you want to chill, waiting to get picked up. Be sure to bring some so you're comfortable on that ride home. And now for props. Because eventually you might make a prop by yourself out of cardboard and some shiny ass duct tape. This was my first prop that I had ever made. It needs to be retired. It's seen better days. and I really never officially used it for the character. But anyways, at some point, they might put a little security thing on there showing that, hey, it's been through security, it's all good, it's not a weapon or anything else. And if you have like more, you know, time, months, weeks, whatever, put into this prop, and it's made of EVA foam, such as eventually this guitar that I'm going to be making before con. This one's going to be made out of EVA foam, and say it has a certain bend to it. It's not going to, but just for shits and giggles, if you leave it in a hot car, from what I've heard from other horror stories, I'm not yet a victim to this yet, but be careful of your props. Especially here in the state of Arizona, since it's always summer and maybe 2 or 3 months of winter. Make sure that your props are not left in the car for very long. 2-3 hours shouldn't hurt it, but if it's left in there for the entire duration of a con day, your props are going to be a little warped. So keep that in mind if you're on the go and have that issue. As far as any other tips that I could possibly give you guys of surviving, besides having water with you, bringing some snacks if you're hungry, make sure to bring your cell phones, don't forget it. Have them charged the night before, also your cameras, the thing I'm using right now, because people are going to want to take pictures. Have that charged. For my photographer cosplayers, or photographers in general, I don't know what goes into photography 100%, but I know some people bring laptops, external hard drives, laptop cases, gear for their cameras. Be sure to bring all that stuff. If you need any kind of medication and stuff, be sure to have that all taken care of in your individual days. If you have a container like that to where they're all ready to go at a moment's notice. Any inhalers that you might need to bring, have those with you, or have a buddy hang on to them during con. I had a friend like that once. That would be like, hey, can you hold some inhalers for me? I might need to take them throughout the con, so yeah. If anything happens to your cosplay, such as it gets ripped or the hot glue doesn't stay, for my first con goers, the little babies, they do have a thing called a cosplay repair station somewhere at the con. Or someone might be, there was somebody once, I was not there for it, but somebody cosplayed Fix-It Felix, and he was actually the person that would help cosplayers that, you know, anything broke, he would fix it. That was kind of cool though. But yeah, they do have cosplay repair stations or cosplay lounge, something like that. You can, you know, quickly fix up your cosplay and everything else. So don't be like, oh my god, my cosplay got destroyed, it's ruined, the con is over, oh my god. Don't. Calm down. It will be fine. Fix it in the meantime, and maybe go home the next night or whatever that night, fix it up as much as you can, and it'll be okay for the next day. And if you guys get separated from a big group or friends, again, cell phones would be your thing. Be sure to at least, now, this one's also an important one. It was at least, I think it's the 1 to 6 rule. I might be getting it wrong. 1 shower a day, 2 meals at least a day, and maybe 6 hours of sleep. Try to get more if you can, though. You know, more hours. Don't forget to eat, people. It's time to stop with all of that. I'm going to ignore what my body is telling me and enjoy my con, because fuck sleeping, fuck eating. I'm enjoying myself for 4 days. No. You need to have at least 2 meals a day. Big ones. So go to your McDonald's, your Chick-fil-A. That one's kind of a tradition to an extent. Or Subway. Whatever's around con. Leave the con place if you need to. And fucking eat. It's a big one. If you are dehydrated and your body's like, I'm going to faint if I don't sit my butt down and drink some water, fucking listen to your brain, your body, whatever it's telling you. And also be sure to sit down once in a while, take some breaks during con, because you're walking around 8 hours plus. I've been there, I've done it. I haven't passed out or anything. But I was left to my own devices with 20 bucks before I had this job, and don't remember if I ate that morning, but like, I only had 20 bucks on me, a cell phone, and that was it. But again, be sure to hydrate and everything. Convention centers should have some form of drinking fountains around, even if you're broke as crap. Go get some water at least, and have some snacks with you. That's a big one. Just because we are cosplayers and everything doesn't mean for 4 days out of maybe the whole year, or 8 or 16 whatever days, however many times you go to cons during the year or whatever, it should not be a thing that we sacrifice our mental and physical states of not sleeping and eating, and especially showering. Nobody wants to smell that con funk on you. And don't forget deodorant. So, this is personally how I have gathered things on how to survive your first, second, third, fourth, whatever con. But also don't forget to have fun. And especially for my younger people, or people barely getting into this beautiful fandom community that we have, we are all nerds. We are all very, I'm talking as in general, we are the outcasts sometimes, the bullied, the silent ones. When you go to cons, this is our time to make friends, to have fun, to be loud, and whatever character you want to be. If people are judging you, saying, oh, you have a store-bought cosplay, or, oh, you actually made your cosplay, oh my god, that's terrible. We all start somewhere. We don't have the most extravagant makeup or face paint the first time around. Hell, during my first con, I was very bad with Sans. A blue jacket, Halloween makeup that wasn't even white on my face, that faded within 2 hours of the black nose and eye sockets that I had. Your first cosplay is not going to be the best. And if people are judging you based upon that, then they're the toxic people. They're the bad ones of the group. Don't listen to them. You go away from them. You're probably never going to even see that person again, or cosplayer. You're there to have fun. You paid money, or your parents paid money. Whether it be a small con or a big con, dishing out however much for that ticket, for 4 days, 1 day, 2 days, whatever. You're there to have fun. You're there to make friends. You're there to make amazing memories. Because to a lot of other people, this is our Christmas. This is our Halloween. This is my time. You're there to have fun. Don't judge people based on their skill level, whether they bought a cosplay, whatever. This is not a judgment zone. It should be a judgment-free zone. This is our time to be crazy, to be wild, to have fun. Don't be that asshole that ruins somebody's first con, because that sticks with them. And they might not want to go to another con because of that. Because, oh, they're going to think there's that one person that's going to point me out in the crowd and be like, oh, they're a fake cosplayer. Oh, they suck at cosplaying. Because I don't have this special prop. I don't have this right colored jacket. I don't have the right colored wig or the correct length of the wig, whatever. Or I'm not the right color. I'm not a boy. I'm not a girl to cosplay this character. Do not pass judgment on somebody. They are there to have fun. It does not matter based on skin color, based on gender, or anything else. This is their time to have fun. Cosplay is costume play. So, be nice to each other in this kind of a setting. Don't be that asshole. Don't be that crazy person. And another thing in general. There are unwritten rules about cosplay that shouldn't be rules to begin with, but cosplay is not consent. For my cosplayers that are a lot more comfortable with themselves, that don't wear baggy clothes to, I don't know, this is just me personally, that would rather have a lot of clothes on than not. So you find, I don't know, there's a lot of females that get targeted at cons, whether they're wearing a dress or not. Don't be that creep that goes up to that cosplayer and makes them feel very uncomfortable to where they don't even want to talk to a security person about it, to they don't even want to talk to their friends about it. Do not be that person that talks to a minor. And, you know, that one creeper, do not be that person. Because they're going to feel very uncomfortable about it afterwards. To where it'll take years for them to even talk about it. To where, I don't know, don't follow people around con and do anything else. Cosplay is not consent. Don't. Just don't. Get the fuck out. There's the door. Go. Shoo. You're not welcome here in this community. Do not be a creeper. And for the love of God, do not do any violence at cons. There's enough shit in the world already. People are here to have fun and everything else. So, this is how I've learned to survive cons. Granted, I've only been doing this for maybe 3 years, and hopefully there'll be many more. So, if I pick up any other tips, I might do an update video on how to survive this or that. So, in the meantime, guys, be good to each other. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, Ghostly Bones, out.